Good day everyone, I am Dazzle Johanito from BS Ed Social Studies, and for today's video, we're going to discuss the importance of the 4R's in the waste reduction management and show some examples of this. By growing awareness and gaining an understanding of the environmental impacts we have on our planet, we can be better informed of where and how to act. A lack of awareness and responsibility has all added to polluted land, sea, and air, from a lack of consideration of the environment in the way we manage waste to mass producing throwaway items to keep up with demand. Thankfully, things are changing, and understanding the importance of the 4R's can certainly help us inform our choices. By increasing our sustainability in the home and better managing our waste, we can all make a concerted difference, especially if we are going to play a role in helping keep our oceans free from plastic waste and reducing our consumptions of needless items that can produce our environment once disposed of. The 4R's, which are the refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle, make us a simple yet effective way to help us consider the items that we buy, use, and dispose of. When we choose to stop and think about each of the 4R's, it helps us to consider a number of important aspects related to our consumption, from what we buy to how we can reduce, to what can be reused, and how we eventually get rid of it. So what are the 4R's? The 4R's are a simple way of reminding us how we can make a difference. Each steps provide us with a different way of considering what we use and how we dispose of waste. Every step has a clear focus on educating us. It helps us to identify the changes we can make. As such, use well the importance of the 4R's is borne out as an extremely important tool in our fight for a better planet. So the first of the 4R's of waste reduction management is the refuse, or also called municipal solid waste. Non-hazardous solid waste that requires collection and transport to a processing or disposal site. Refuse includes garbage and rubbish. Garbage is mostly decomposable food waste or yard waste that is highly putrescible, while rubbish is mostly dry material such as glass, paper, cloth, or wood that does not readily decompose. Some forms of rubbish are recyclable, and some municipalities compose yard waste and other garbage on a large scale. Second is the reduced waste reduction management.
If you think about it, there are many things you don't need. When you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you can take your own canvas bags instead of using disposable ones given to you. Like that, you will be reducing the amount of plastic, which is very contaminating. And I'm sure that you don't need to print out so many documents or photos, nor leave lights, television, or computers on when you're not using them. If you remember this, you'll be reducing the amount of paper being used as well as energy, and in turn will be helping to reduce the contamination. And these are just a few examples. I am sure you can think of many more different ways to reduce what you are using or creating unnecessary waste.
The third one is the reuse. Reducing waste is not about just reducing what you purchase. It is about considering what you can reuse. This is essentially means that putting it in the waste but using it for another purpose,
which refers to reuse. How many things do you think we can reuse again and again instead of throwing them away? Let's see. A piece of paper that has only one side printed on, a carton box, a plastic bottle. You think now. With just a little bit of imagination, I'm sure you can come up with many more exciting and fun new uses for them.
The last but not the least of the 4R's is recycle. When it comes to waste management, recycling items is the final option and the final R as we look at the importance of the 4R's.
Recycling. Now, it is easier than ever to recycle things we don't need anymore so that they can be reused. Near your home, you can find places like the recycling station and containers for cans, plastic, paper, or organic waste. They each have specific colors to make it easier to identify. By using them, you will avoid contaminating nature, the rivers and seas, as well as the atmosphere, which is the air we breathe.
The future of our environment is in our hands. We can take control of the destiny, but it requires a considered approach. When we begin to think about what we buy as well as what we reuse and recycling, we can make a difference. This proves that the importance of the 4R's is more prominent than ever before. It is going to take a joint effort, but there is no reason why cannot do this together. Remember, refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle.